It is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of God. Merry Christmas and happy holiday, you grass-eating animals, and welcome to special episode. Thanks for an incredible year and hope next year is going to be even better. Now enjoy, and also remember to leave a like and subscribe. I've been roasted on this sub every single day of 2020 and today is finally the last day. RoastMe day 366/366. Hey, check it out. He has pictures of all his friends. Seeing your face every day on Reddit has been the worst thing about 2020. You wasted your year even more than the rest of us did. It's not like he had a girlfriend, wife, kids, or friends to talk to. The saddest roast is I'm subscribed to this sub, but never noticed one of your posts until today. Enjoy your brief moment of fame, and then spending the rest of the year wondering when to strip the wall down. 366 photos to remind you of why you are single. Man, you have showed us so much. Do go F yourself. Please. A lot. If you spent as much time with women as you did with this, you would have gotten laid for once. If you guys think these are a lot of photos, wait until the FBI raids his house. Just 2.5 years between both pictures. What happened to me? Roast me. This is what happens when you create a Reddit account. You're supposed to roast him, not the rest of us. The picture does that. I'm just forensics. Damn, dude. Did life itself divorce you? Till life do us part. No need to roast you. By the look of how fast you're deteriorating, you'll be getting roasted in the crematorium soon enough. Looks like a Make-A-Wish kid that ran out of wishes. Dude looks like he licks uranium. Looks like radiation poisoning. Are you striving to be an evil villain from a comic book? You went from Elijah Wood to Rasputin in 2 to 5 years. You look like you're about to be greeted by John Cena in the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Yeah, I looks like he's about to meet the Avengers, and then Stanley soon after. From cool pet teacher to Minecraft villager. You went from Jess Pinkman to Walter White in 2.5 years. His life is definitely Breaking Bad. What happened? Got mental and physical ill. Got divorced. Got in debt. No real friends anymore. Just online few contacts. No contact to my family anymore. 2 kids of 2 different women. No job anymore. And now single. All joking / roasting aside, man, that sounds pretty challenging. However, I do appreciate the honesty. If you ever need to talk, you can DM me, and I'll give you my number. 26 years old male, no friends, PhD student, unemployed, living a sad life in West Africa. Roast me, do your worst mother suckers. Didn't know Gary Coleman and Kevin Hart had a baby. Call me Small Shack. Smack. PhD student, sharpest thing in that pic is the darts. Kevin Shart. Have I inherited some money and you need some cash to release it to me? I didn't know you could get so bulky off dirt, grass, and tree roots. Is there a sponsorship link in here somewhere for us to feed you with $1.62 a day? PhD in HIV. My other name is Hector the 4th, but you can call me HIV. 26. Is that how many inches tall you are? Down there maybe. Please make sure that you use mosquito nets, so many mosquitoes are needlessly dying of AIDS. It's rare for a nurse to have the 25/12 off. I will be spending the day with just my cats. All I want for Christmas is my 4 front teeth. I have a feeling she became a nurse just to be able to hide her face behind a mask. You look like Uniball on cable cords. Somewhere an entire cornfield is very nervous. You cured me of my nurse fetish. Merry Christmas to you. Your hair and teeth are long enough to donate to charity. A horse and a cat walk into a bar. You look like Gargamel's daughter. Remember me, Pigazzo, Ugly Quinn? It's no wonder her parents abused her. Username checks out. I'm sure you've got lots more, so my holiday gift to you is my asymmetrical face. Go nuts. Giving head doesn't count as neurology research. I think you messed up this anti-meth ad. You posted 2 after pics. Hey r/RoastMe. It's been 2 weeks since I deleted my last post. Give me more attention. You look like one of those AI generated people. No, no one remembers you. You're completely forgettable. There's nothing about you that sets you apart. You're completely normal and boring. You're not particularly attractive, nor are you particularly ugly. You don't dress ridiculously or memorably well. Honestly, you're a egotistical bullcrap title. Thinking that literally anyone cares enough about you to remember your last stupid r/RoastMe post is probably the most memorable thing about you. Your dad didn't think you were worth wasting a bullet on, so why the heck do you think people will waste their time roasting you? When you eat, all the weight goes straight to your fingers. Beware the woman older than the art on her walls. Sorry I missed your funeral last year. You've really committed to that color palette. I suspect beige is just a metaphor for your personality. Given your choice in clothing and art, you haven't taken a risk since the Hoover administration. You're the reason why I never go into room 217. Only grands. She modeled for Picasso, which goes to show you he wasn't going for an abstract portrait. He just didn't have much to work with. Fiancé of 4 years left me. I can't figure out why. Looking for closure. Maybe she just misplaced you. Small things are easy to lose. Side note, he's been in a coma from the scar on the top of his head. Recently woke up and realized it's all been a dream, but he can't let go of it since it felt so real. You look like the kid in middle school who would always try to fight the teacher and everyone thought was adopted. Found out my tiny roommate of 4 years thought we were engaged. Got TFO lol. Damn, that twin bed must seem so empty now. Without thinking, sit down in front of a mirror and say out loud the very first thing you see. Boom. You're a genius. More importantly than that, however, is this. You will probably never know why. That's just reality. You'll only ever find closure through acceptance. Even if she was willing to be honest with you, she might not even know why. Sometimes people grow apart. Sometimes nature itself quietly decides against the union. There's a whole science around that, and it's nobody's fault. Or maybe you're just a total F piece of crap dumbass loser whose ding-dong is smaller than her clit. She wanted an adult-sized husband. 40-something trying dress like 20-something teach me a lesson. You definitely skip face day. I've lived 2 lives, the one before this comment and the one after. You're the cool mom that buys a 12-pack of White Claws and lets your son's lacrosse team run a train. I can't tell if you've had too much plastic surgery or not enough. Listen, thanks to the labiaplasty, a 7-year-old in the burn ward got new ears. 40-something trying dress like 20-something teach me a lesson was the name of your tape back when we still used VHS. 20-something guys do not dress like this. Only mans. If you were gonna get implants, you should made them bigger than the filler in your lips. You look 47. You dress like you're 24. You think you're a 10 out of 11. Your family thinks you're a just got broken up with. Add to the misery. Somehow you physically look emotionally exhausting. It's good to know my sleep paralysis demon has bad love life. You look like one of those once a year on his birthday types. And she complained the whole damn time. And guilt trip him about it beforehand. And after, and during. It all happened so quickly, it was just a blur. Your best feature by far is your wristwatch. Who took the picture? The bus boy who you ensnared in an endless sob story after he mistakenly asked how are you? There, have a sugar cube. How do you get broken up with by a cucumber? You unintentionally pickle it after a few uses. You have to get yourself drunk to masturbate. I guess not being a good listener wasn't the problem. 25. Waiter, living alone, body dysmorphia, no contact with family, suspected Asperger's, found first real friend 3 months ago, doing a little bit better now, do your best. How do you manage to look like Elton John before and after his drug addiction? This dude fricks taped together sponges. No doubt about it. He's not the only one now. Thanks for the tip. 25 going on 57. I'm 30 with a head of like 60% grey hair and SMF looks like he's twice my age with 1 foot in the grave. How are you 25 my guy? You're like the prosecutor from Brooklyn 99. What size is that jacket? Shotgun or assault rifle? Found first real friend. You might want to add visual hallucinations to the list. Wears turtleneck to create illusion of chin. Looks like Peter Griffin lost all of his weight. You look like you have a restraining order from the local playground. So that's what a Reddit user looks like. Hey, roast him, not me. I don't think you've got body dysmorphia mate. You are indeed as fat as you think you are. I'm a 21-year-old Twitch streamer that has no flirt game. So what game should I play? I don't think the house's structural integrity could handle Dance Dance Revolution. That's a lovely beanbag you're wearing, miss. That's not a beanbag. That's her diabetes. It's clearly a blow-up sumo suit. Will I fit? Measuring, 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 holy. Measuring, measuring, measuring. I'm sorry. Only one person on the balance board please. Balance board is not approved for livestock. You're flirting with a heart attack and diabetes enough. She is gonna want to wear 2 watches for the different time zones she in. NASA's gonna itself when it finds out that there's multiple black holes in one place. Is roasting so much fat even safe? Might start a grease fire. Ops future kids are definitely going to hear your mama jokes. You're bigger than your career will ever be. I know 5 fat people, and you're 3 of them. If you jumped headfirst into streaming they would have to start calling it tsunamiing. That's not true. You've been flirting with food your entire life. Also, congrats on being the first Twitch streamer that needs a panoramic webcam to be fully captured. Why do you keep submitting yourself on r/roast? What's going on with so many people using this sub as self-advertisement? If nobody cared about your stupid gaming channel /OnlyFans account the first time you posted, then why do it again? 23 years old, female apathetic loser. Resting Grinch face. Life has been hard on Cindy Lau. It's like you went thrift shopping and ran out of money. No time for pants, but your various red flags got you covered. A grandma sweater to match your grandma thighs. Both smell musty. Fake nails longer than any of your relationships. Nailed it. Polished joke. If you were really apathetic you wouldn't ask to be roasted because you don't care what people think. This screams look at me. She forgot the space in apathetic. Lifeless, just like the dolls behind you. Voted most likely to sleep with the professor and still fail the class. I would call you washed up, but that would imply you bathe. 19. Please destroy me for my everyday crying session. I want it to be spicy today. She breed feeds her baby through the zipper. I want to roast your tits, but I feel like it's low hanging fruit. Is there a grandmother section at Victoria's Secret? Wow, that's a risky pick. Your nipple almost popped out of the bottom of your pants. The milk's gone bad. I don't see how anyone on RoastMe can make you feel any lower than those tits. My eyes are up here guys. Further up. Keep going. Your chest looks like it's trying to run away from your face. You look like a picture from a museum that they keep in the basement. 26-year-old, unemployed physician. It's 4 in the afternoon, and I'm still in my bathrobe. Please roast some sense into me. Robert Kraft has a job for you. Review, great massage. You'd swear she has 3 arms. It looks like her face had an avalanche and her eyes, nose, and lips slid down about 4 inches giving her a huge forehead and no chin. I slid her face back up and fixed her welfare eye. Now she can at least post this photoshopped picture on Tinder in hopes to lure in some unsuspecting chump. Her Tinder post. You been wishing for our physician? Well, you in luck. Me wanna fuck. Meet me in Centra Park, a fadak fapu tang bang bang. Face before the avalanche. Here. How are you unemployed when every hospital in the world is drowning in sick patients? It's hard out there for an ophthalmologist with an eye that's almost as lazy as the rest of her is. If I had $1 for every time she looked at me, I would have 50C by now. Still in your bathrobe, you sleep in that eyeliner? GTFO with your googly cross eyes bullcrap. Oh, and being a med school dropout doesn't make you a physician. How in God's name are you a physician and unemployed during one of the worst pandemics in modern history? You would have to be lazy, incompetent, or both. I'm not sure which is sadder, the fact that you did your makeup and eyelashes with no intention of leaving your house, or your parents' emotions when they think of you as their legacy. I bet you write prescriptions with little hearts and smiley faces. She's into patients having happy endings. Yes, I have daddy issues. Now give me your worst. To the contrary, your father has daughter issues. Lonely fans. Rent must be due. When I clicked on your name it didn't say NSFW. That was the most surprising thing I've seen in a long time.